How we doing?
Everybody sing.
Thank you very much. We got any Cajuns in the house? Anybody from Louisiana? Anybody who doesn't want to be a Cajun? Anybody that is a Cajun and doesn't admit to it? This song is for you. Help me out, boys. 1, 2, 3. Cajun Street, Saturday night. Uptown, down home, the feeling is right. And there's the gypsy lady, the love of my life, on a Cajun Street Saturday night. There's Mary and Jim, it's good to see them having such a real good time. There's my uncle and my aunt, you know they never miss a chance to dance in Louisiana till the early morning light. Like on a Cajun Street Saturday night, uptown, down home, the feeling is right. And there's the gypsy lady, the love of my life, on a Cajun Street Saturday night. Now everywhere I go, you know, people want to know, what part of the country are you from? I say without a doubt that you know I'm from the South, where the music makes you happy and the people treat you right. Like on a Cajun Street Saturday night, uptown, down home, the feeling is right. And there's the gypsy lady, the love of my life, on a Cajun Street Saturday night. Come on now. Like on a Cajun Street Saturday night, uptown, down home, the feeling is right. And there's the gypsy lady, the love of my life, on a Cajun Street Saturday night. Yeah, there's the gypsy lady, the love of my life, on a Cajun Street Saturday night. Yeah, on a Cajun Street Saturday night. Well, keep your hands together. We're going to introduce the MacGyver of the string dudes for you. You give him a pencil, he can build you a house. This is him right here, Darren Black. Would you say hello to him? Some kind of a small house. If you're not feeling very good, this song will make you feel better or double your money back.
On Jordan's stormy banks I stand and cast a wishful eye to Canaan's fair and happy land where my possessions lie. I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land. I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land. No chilling wind or poisonous breath can reach that healthful shore where sickness, sorrow, pain, and death are felt and feared no more. I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land. I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land. When shall I see that happy place and be forever blessed? When shall I see my Savior's face and in his bosom rest? I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land. I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land. I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land. I am bound, I am bound, I am bound for the promised land.
Darren Black for you. Right there he is. Right there he is. Don't let that boyish good looks fool you. In there is a scientist just screaming to get out, I promise you. Well, how you doing? Everybody doing all right? Did you think the Johnny Cash Review was going to be here tonight? Is that why there's such a large group of you? We're mighty happy you're here. If you're confused, welcome and come on in. We're glad to have you. Thank you so much for having us, the String Dudes and I here. I want to do you a song that's one of the proudest children that I've been able to help get out into the world. About 2.5, 3 years ago, CD sales doubled there in 1 week. We went to selling 2 a week versus 1 a week. Things were improving, you know. And about 18 months after that, this song wound up going all the way to number 3 on the track 65 there at Bluegrass Junction, Sirius XM Radio. So thanks for those of you that requested it. True story about a trip I made to Oklahoma one time. It's called Red Dirt on My Shoes. Hope you like it. It goes like this. 1, 2. Why is it that we get so doggone busy? We don't take time to just pick up the phone. Give that loved one flowers while they're living. Intentions aren't worth much after they're gone. I'll drive 700 miles in 11 hours. It'll take me half the way just to unwind. I'm fretting over all that I left undone, but the rearview mirror leaves it all behind. When I go back to where the red dirt won't come off of my shoes, and where each one gives me strength for just doing what they do. When this old world's kicking me around, I'm not sure what to do. The answer can be found if I can get red dirt on my shoes. Red dirt on my shoes. I won't even make the driveway, and they'll be coming out to meet me. Will you think that I'd been gone for 20 years? Hugging and a laughing, we're all standing in the shade. It's plain to see who's really got it made. Every time that I go back, there's a new one missing. The family tree loses another limb. And I know it's a part of God's master plan, but I still can't help but miss each one of them. When I go back to where the red dirt won't come off of my shoes, and where each one gives me strength for just doing what they do. When this old world's kicking me around and I'm not sure what to do, the answer can be found if I can get red dirt on my shoes. Red dirt on my shoes. 'Cause friends and family were all that really mattered. Special ones that helped you get your start. And no matter where you travel or lay your head at night, there's a part of each of them beating in our hearts. Heading back to where the red dirt won't come off of my shoes, and where each one gives me strength for just doing what they do. When this old world's kicking me around and I'm not sure what to do, the answer can be found if I can get red dirt on my shoes. Red dirt on my shoes. And when this old world's kicking me around and I'm not sure what to do, the answer can be found if I can get red dirt on my shoes. Red dirt on my shoes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I want to introduce this fella over here to you. We like to introduce him as the Missouri American, because if you've ever been there, it's like being in a whole other country, isn't it? So say hello to Verlin Kersey. He's going to do you a song that, had it not been for electricity, Bill Monroe could have done this as a bluegrass song. I'm just saying. I just want to point that out. Take it away, brother. How we doing so far?
It's close. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. My lonely days are gone. I'm going home 'cause my baby wrote me a letter. Now I don't care how much money I've got to spend. Got to get back to my baby again. All my lonely days are gone. I'm going home 'cause my baby wrote me a letter. Well, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I've got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. I ain't got time to take a fast train. My lonely days are gone. I'm going home 'cause my baby, she wrote me a letter. Now I don't care how much money I've got to spend. Got to get back to my baby again. All my lonely days are gone. I'm a going home, 'cause my baby wrote me a letter. Well, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Like it, boys. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, give me the ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. My lonely days are gone. I'm a going home, 'cause my baby wrote me a letter. My baby, she wrote me a letter. My baby, she wrote me a letter. My baby, she wrote me a letter. Hey, thank you.
Verlin Kersey for you. Right there he is. Right there he is. There he is. You should have done that before we got up here. What are we doing? You asked for it. Heard that 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
right?
that was kind of.
That's higher. It's got to be higher. Higher. What do you think so far? Just goes to show you what'll happen if you watch 20 hours worth of television in the 60s all by yourself at home. Just a cotton picking minute here. Can you turn that thing another direction? That's my first question.
Like that?
Oh, I was thinking more like the parking lot, but yeah, that may work there too. You know, it's okay if he plays on this tune, but this is kind of a tribute to the acoustic music that got started here in America. And you know, folks, they played that music. They burned it. It was really very, very fast. I mean, what's the deal here with this?
You mean we've only been doing that half fast?
That too, but yeah. So, I mean, if you've got your false teeth geared up and girded up,
You probably think it's real easy to do this with false teeth, don't you?
it's harder. It's getting harder by the year, as a matter of fact. But that's another whole nother Dr. Phil episode. You want to hear it faster one time? So we got to catch a plane here in just a bit. We warned you. Verlin Kersey on the bluegrass tuba for you. Right there it is. Right there it is. Keep that thing on. You want to hear him do another one? Say yes, please. It's in the contract. We've got to do it. Come on up here. Come on up here.
Risky business. I like it.
I think all bets are off at this point.
Uh-huh. You ready?
No, but let's do it anyways.
Good so far.
Back in Cornfield County, when Saturdays rolled around,
Everybody headed for the honky-tonk about 9 miles out of town, where we play that country music. We play it by the hour. Grab my horn and drink some corn and play the wildwood flower.
Do it.
We got a little more progressive. We played rock around the clock. Fiddle player double on saxophone and the drummer sang a little rock. And the piano player got way out there and the kids got carried away. And before too long they'd sing along and together you could hear them say,
Oh, play that country tune, but I don't want no symphony. Just swear back and let her play a good old song for me. Don't play me no Beethoven, just stick to the melody. Play that country tune, but it's good enough for me. Come on now.
Grandpa Jones had a country band, they played there Saturday nights. He'd walk right up to the bandstand and tell me how to play it right. They play that country tuba, Ray, I don't want to hear no rock and roll. None of that fancy uptown jazz and none of that stuff called soul. I don't want to hear no clarinet, no bugle or slide trombone. Ain't got room for no bassoon and trumpet or xylophone. Just play that thing and let it ring and get it up close to the mic. Stand up proud and play it loud. Yes, that's the kind of stuff I like.
Yeah, play that country tune, but I don't want no symphony. Just swear back and let her play a good old song for me. Don't play me no Beethoven, just stick to the melody. Play that country tuba, it's good enough for me. Yeah, play that country tuba, it's good enough for me.
There he is for you. At no time did the tuba leave his lips. At no time. Well, are you enjoying yourself so far? We have the ability to change that, but we won't. You know, we get started playing this music and somebody hands it down to us, or we're inspired by somebody else, or you have a skill or a trade or a craft that's passed down to you. And the whole time you're doing that as you grow up and you find your way in life, you know, you wind up and realize that there's a part of those people that's still in your skill, your trade, your craft, the widget you're building or you're making or how you're serving mankind. There's a little bit of that there. And when you can't get back home as often as you typically would, sometimes you kind of get back in touch with those people through that craft, through that skill, and ours is with music. And I want to dedicate this to all the folks from our home, from our neck of the woods, from our support group, if you will, who encouraged us that we could dream as big as we wanted and we could play Pikes Peak Center Studio B one of these days. And we did. Here we are. God bless you. It goes like this.
I've been to places only dreamers can go. Played songs for people that I'll never know. When the stage lights grow dim and everyone's gone, softly calling are the voices of home. Carved deep in my soul like a notch in a fence, a place to belong that I haven't found since. With me forever, wherever I roam, yesterday's laughter and the voices of home.
comfort where all dreams are born, a harbor to watch the passing of storms, a lighthouse of sorts. These loved ones I've known, still guiding our steps, are the voices of home. Carved deep in my soul like a notch in a fence, a place to belong that I haven't found since. With me forever, wherever I roam, yesterday's laughter and the voices of home. Yes, with me forever, wherever I roam, yesterday's laughter and the voices of home. Thank you. That's Verlin Kersey, Darren Black right there. I'm Jody Adams. We'll see you down the old Twing Highway. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bless you. Thank you.